Niagara Falls native April Mullen brought her latest project back to her hometown for a special screening for her friends and family. The concept, how did you come up with the concept for this film?
You know what? We wanted to do a 3D feature because Canada has so much 3D talent in the country, but nobody had done a 3D film entirely with Canadian talent. So we wanted to embrace that challenge. So 3D came first, and then we thought what would be great in 3D as a genre picture. And we've come from a comedy background, so we incorporated horror and comedy together to make Siemens.
Now, for you to actually come from the concept to the actual funding to the process, explain a little bit about the process.
The producing process. Oh, yes. This is a long one, almost as long as it takes to distribute your film. So it starts obviously with an idea and a concept, and then you have to convince funders, which in this case, Telefilm Canada and OMDC came on board. So they have to approve the script, the creative, and then obviously the budget, and all of the things come together. And we then hire our team, and then the team gets approved, and then the cast gets approved. So it's a slow process, but a really exciting one because you're building your foundation. So you have to make sure the blueprint is solid before you actually go running out the door with the shoot, because once it's on camera, there's no turning back, sort of thing.
Let's talk about the cast. You have some big names.
Yes. We were so fortunate. We got the legendary Christopher Lloyd to join the cast early on, and it took about 4 months to get him, and we had to convince the manager first. And then once we convinced the manager, Christopher read the script and fell in love with it. So after that, it was much easier, which was really nice. Devin Bostick, Diver Wimpy Kid, everybody's dream team boy right now. He's the lead, Casper, and then we have Martha McIsaac from Superbad, which is a great asset. Kyle Schmidt. Brandon J. McLaren, one of the original Power Rangers, is in there. It's a really solid cast.
What challenges did you face making this film?
I would say the biggest challenge was the 3D, the aspect of shooting a 3D feature on an indie budget in 20 days. So you can imagine shooting a regular 2D film is extremely challenging under those kind of circumstances. And we were shooting night shoots, and we had a small crew. And the rig itself at the time, 3D was brand new, so it weighed about 100 pounds, and it was 2 cameras, and it was massive. So the blocking of the film, the shot list, everything to do with the film was inspired by or thought we always had 3D in mind when we were doing that. So 3D was definitely the most challenging thing. Everything from now on is like a walk in the park, that's for sure.
Now, you filmed here in Niagara Falls last year. What was the filming process like?
It was really exciting because we got to have a lot of locals involved in the shooting process and a lot of local, landmarks such as the football field that we're on now. This is where the curse actually took place. We got to shoot out in Port Coburn at this great little antique shop, when Christopher Lloyd was hanging out at the Flying Saucer. So to see like a mix mash of my childhood and then friends and family involved in something that's happening now, and have it printed on film, which lasts forever, is really special. It's really, really special.
For more information on this great project, visit deadbeforedawn3d.com. In Niagara Falls, reporting for The Source, I'm Lori Taraba.